Hey y'all, I'm back. I don't know what. Oh, it's 12:11. A lot has happened since. Anyhow, when I had to get off the last video, it was the missus from the flea market again. Well, no, it wasn't her. It was the girl from this morning that gave me the hard time because she couldn't add. And she said, she started talking. I said, wait a minute. I said, maybe you've not been notified. I said, but I talked to the husband and the wife both, and it's all been rectified. I said, come to think of it, I said, it was left on the counter in your office right there where we all walk in. I said, but nobody saw it. I said, and y'all called me. I said, however, I spoke to the wife and the husband, and they apologized immensely, and they're sorry, and it was their fault. She says, well, we need the video you have. And I said, why? I just told you. This is how childish they are. I said, I just told you it was rectified. Well, the missus, they call her Rennie or something like that. I call her the missus. She says, well, she wants to compare it with the one we have. Well, that's a bullshit story. They don't have video cameras that work. Anyhow. And I said, but why? I said, if you have the video, you see me standing there talking to you and Terry. And then I left, and I was empty-handed. Well, she just wants to compare the two of them to make sure that hers has the same thing that yours does. Really? Really? Are you kidding me? I answered the phone. I thought maybe I was going to get an apology. No. They want my video to compare to theirs. They've already seen theirs. And I said, well, I didn't do a thing wrong. I said, why don't you go talk to the lady that's in my booth? I said, but I'm sure you already know that, because what she said I stole was in your office on your counter where she left it. And it's on video in my booth that she said that, because we have audio in my booth also. Well, she still wants it. I said, okay. I said, my husband's at work. I said, but you know what? I said, you'll get it between now and tomorrow morning. I said, where do I send it? So she gave me the missus' email. Called hubby. The missus is going to get it in segments. Yeah. Let her just go through and piece them together with what she has, because she has nothing, because I did nothing wrong. Just like when I went to pay my rent, the girl with the big mouth in the office who lipped off to me was wrong. There's one thing I'm not. I'm not a liar, and I'm not a thief. If I need something and you have it, and it's something reasonable, I will ask you. Or if you've even given me free will, here's this, and this, when you need it, use it, I will still let you know that I have it, and I will let you know when I return it. It's only being responsible for yourself. So, yeah. 3 people this morning have come after me, and I have no clue why. I walked out of there with my receipt for my summer rate for September. Wasn't behind. I know I'm not behind. I pay my bills. And then the lady that accused me of stealing her stuff, instead of them looking around and she had to walk back in that office to tell them that, why didn't she see her folder laying right there on the counter, the one that I stole? Yeah. People, I'm telling you what, this world's going mad. It really is. I don't get it. And then I was talking to my son. It was time to get his insurance renewed. And his insurance with his company went ridiculous. So he started checking around, and he found a company direct. that would give him his insurance for $500 and change down, and something crazy a month. I don't know, between $400 and $600 a month. And this was the quote they gave him on the 30th now. On the 30th. Today, he goes to pay them their down payment. Now they want twice the amount down. His insurance went up to twice the amount they had quoted him. They're not going to stand by the quote because of the storm. Really? None of us in my family, I can't remember, have ever, other than when my daughter, the house caught on fire, and of course they had to call the insurance in, have ever made an insurance claim ever. On anything. I've never paid for fucking insurance I don't use, you know? Talk about robbery. Anyhow, which I think if you don't use it, you should get part of your premium back, but that's just my thoughts. Anyhow, yeah, they want like $1,100, $1,200 down now because of the storm. They haven't even assessed the amount of damages that have happened in the storm, number one. Number two, none of them took place around here. He has no damage claims, no nothing. However, now, today was the day his insurance was supposed to swap over at midnight. It's not happening. Geico. Well, yeah, but we need a little more information, so we're going to send you in the mail a piece of paper you need to fill out and send back to us. Really? Well, after the storm, fucking mail ain't going to go anywhere for a while, at least not on time. And they knew he needed to swap his insurance over today. So I told my son, I said, do the right thing. The right thing to do is to call the people that have financed your car and let them know what's going on and that you have been working hard, and this is what happened when you went to pay your down payment. They withdrew the quote they gave you and doubled it. I said, they may have an insurer that they can put you on for a little while temporarily that you'll have to pay for until we can get this mess straightened out. I said, but call them. Do the right thing. Don't let them find out tomorrow that your insurance lapsed at midnight tonight. So he did. I was right. They told him that they would give him some grace period, but the car couldn't move. It had to stay parked, which of course it does. It has to stay parked, no insurance. And that they would give him possibly a week, as long as it didn't move. However, if it moved, they were coming to get the car. Well, we already got all that figured out. John's going to go into work a little early, pick Rick up, take him with him, bring him home, and then 2 nights Rick has to catch a cab. He only lives blocks from work. Well, while I'm talking to him, they called back. They're going to try to work with him. They're going to try to see what, they're going to give him some grace period, blah, 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 blah. They'll call him back and see if there's something they can do to help him with insurance. Well, moral to that story is, my son, at 20 years old, is learning how to do things the right way. You know, he could have not told the car company. He could have been driving the car. In Florida, the minute your insurance expires, they send a notice. But also, if you have a binder for a new one, they'll send a notice. But if they don't get that, they suspend your driver's license, your registration, everything until you show them proof of insurance. And you have a reasonable amount of time, but you have to do it. He's learning. However, I want him to learn the right way. And I told him, his dad and I will be behind him. He's got $700 to put down. I don't know what the hell these people want. His policy shouldn't even be that much. But yeah, that's 2 months premium, I guess. But that's not enough now. They want twice the amount. But I'm trying to teach him. Don't wait till the last minute. Be honest. Call the people that hold the mortgage on your car. Let them know what's going on. Ask them what you should do, what they can do to help you, because you are a good kid. You've not been in trouble. You've paid your car payments. I said, so they'll work with you. So when they called him back again, to reassure him that they weren't going to come and take the car immediately. It kind of made him feel good. And I said, your daddy and I are behind you. I said, we'll do what we can do. I said, if you haven't worked anything out, I said, by Tuesday, because it's a holiday weekend and nobody's going to work, I said, we'll start heading on it on Tuesday and we'll get it taken care of. So, yeah, I mean, God, when they come for you, they come for you. Me, 2 times I didn't do anything wrong. My son, he's trying to do the right thing. Get his insurance, goes to make the payment, and they say, no, screw you, we're going to do what we're going to do now. And I don't know if they can do that on a quote. I thought quotes had to be good for a certain amount of days. I'm going to have him forward me that quote he got. I want to look at it. But yeah, this has been a heck of a day. I'm not going back out. I'm going to stay home. Hubby's got to go back, finish that IT job, hopefully today. And then tomorrow, we're going to get up real early and head over to the Withlacoochee. So, we'll have film and stuff tomorrow for that. But, yeah, it seems like a day can't go by that somebody isn't pissing in your Wheaties, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. But yeah, the fella at the Dollar Tree, he just made me smile, I needed that. I really did. So, I know not everybody out there is wicked, but I'll tell you what, the ones that are wicked, yeah. And it's a shame, we want to flee civilization here to go live out in the woods so we don't have to deal with this. And I don't know. And if hubby has this way, I'm not going back to the market next month. They're not going to win. They're not going to scare me off. They got my money for 2 months when I wasn't there, and they're renting my booth out and making money on top of that. So I'm going back to get my money back. If they think that they're going to run me out of there, they've lost their minds. I'm not doing it. I'm not. Too many of my friends that are there, where you been? When are you coming back? We miss you, blah, blah, blah. I said, I'll be back 1st of October, Oh, I can't wait till you get back, And somebody else said, come here, I want to see you before you go. Everybody was happy to see me. So why? No, I'm not going to allow those idiots to ruin what I want to do and keep me away from my friends. It's not. And I'm not saying when I go back the first weekend, somebody gives me a ration of shit, I'll just put everything in my van and just come home and say, I'm done. That's it. But I don't feel picked on because I've seen them do this to other people, and when they start on you, they just try to eat at you. They're not going to do it to me. Don't come at me for some shit that I don't have anything to do with. Because then you see another side of me. A side of me I don't like to exhibit. But, hey. If you see the bad side of me, it's because you asked for it. It's not because I wanted to give it. Sorry. Anyhow, guys. Oh, hold on. Let me grab a drink. Oh, and my cup for the day is the, and here we fucking go again. Oops. Good morning. I don't know why I picked that one out. And my shirt of the day says, I sprinkle fuck in every sentence like it's parsley. However, other than my little rant on the way home, I'm trying to curb it a little bit. Not a lot, because a lot of people don't know the true meaning of it. It's not even a word, it's initials. But anyhow, yeah, that apparently was my I knew it. Something was going to go wrong today. But that's okay. The rest of the day's going to be great. Hubby's going to come home. I'm going to feed him dinner. I'm going to get up early in the morning. We're going to go to the water, and we're going to have a great day. Hopefully it won't rain. I don't care if it rains, because we've got the Bimini, and we've got things we put down the sides, and it can rain. As long as the water don't get rough, I don't really care. Rain all at once. We're in the water anyhow, you know? So anyhow, guys, that's where I'm at. It's been a wonderful morning already. I should have stayed in bed. I had thought about it, but I wanted to get that rent taken care of today. I'm so glad I didn't call. Because I'd have ended up going up there, and I would have been in a rage by the time I got there. And that went real good. I'm just at the point anymore, I'll just walk away from you. I don't want to hear it, you know? I just don't want to hear it. Alright, so anyhow, I'm going to hop off of here. And, I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll make some new shirts. Something to keep me busy. So, y'all have a wonderful afternoon. I might be back later when hubby gets home. We'll see. Have a wonderful afternoon. Do something for you. Take care of you. Because if you don't take care of yourself and do something for you and be emotionally good, shit like this can run you crazy. But you know what? I had my husband backing me. Tony knew I didn't do anything wrong. The gentleman at the store made me feel better. So I let it go. They're not going to run around in my head after this conversation right now anymore. I'm going to take care of me. I'm going to do something I like to do. I'm going to relax. That way when hubby gets home, I can take care of him, fix his dinner, give him a relaxing evening. That's where we're at. All right, y'all. I love you. Take care of yourself. Do something fun. Do something real fun. Hug somebody. I feel like hugging somebody, so I'm probably going to hug my grandson when I go in the house. He gives a good hug. And take care of yourself. Thanks for stopping. Thanks for my new subscribers, my comments. Y'all are the best. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Thanks. Oh, push my buttons. Make hubby happy so he can see me asking to push the buttons. All right, guys. Bye.